Welcome back, gamers, to another episode of World of Zapeel. Today, as you can see, we are going to be playing some M&B2 Bannerlord with the War Sales DC. I'm a little behind on the War Sales DC. I came out a little while ago, and I am just now getting to it. So, if you like what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. To start, we are going to be doing the sandbox. For those that know that have played the game before, the campaign setting, you get an older brother and two younger siblings that eventually join you in your conquest when they become of age. I don't want to do that. I just want to do the sandbox. It's just you solo at the very beginning. So we're going to start with that and go from there. I'm going to create my character and show you what he looks like when we're done. Alright, we are back and done with the character creation. As you can see, this is what my character looks like. Big guy. So, starting with an axe and a bow. This is what I put my beginning startup points in. I have two-handed bow. That's what I like to use. Riding, we're going to allocate these points here in a second. 1 on charm, 2 on steward, 1 medicine, 1 engineering. We're not going to worry about the ship stuff just yet. So, first off, we are going to get this bow. Ooh, do I want to raise that to level 3? Well, first off, I want to put 2 points here in athletics. And then I am going to put the other one in leadership. This should be all I need for these right now. I'm not going to be getting troops right away. I'm going to be going solo to start, which means I'm going to be hitting small groups of looters and also tournaments. Going to try to get in as many tournaments as I can. Those are easy way to get renown and to raise the level of your clan. The only thing is you're going to be solo, and if you run into a big group of looters, you might be in trouble. But I have a way to fix that. So, for this last point, yeah, I'm going to put it in control. I would have to get that bow skill up high enough so I can use a different bow than the starting bow. Now, here is what I have for gear. Of course, just the starting gear. North's hatchet. I went Botania, by the way, for my background. The small shield, the mountain hunting bow is terrible. And then normal arrows and a horse and saddle. So we're definitely going to be upgrading a lot of things, as you all well know. So first off, we're going to jump in here, and we are going to go to the arena. Of course, there is not a tournament going on at the moment, but we're going to go find out if there's anyone nearby. Since we just started, there might not be one nearby. So this is just get the ball rolling, and we might have to hunt down some looters just to get some money coming in. So, is there... Jakulan and Okudo. I apologize if I butcher these names. I've played the game a lot, but I still don't know the names very well. So, I know one of the places is over here. Right there. So we're going to head to that one because the other one is way over here somewhere. Over here. So, yeah, that's a long trip for one. And yes, we are doing the World Sales DLC, so we have the Nord up here in the north now. Sturgia is the blue. The green is the Khuzaits on the east side. South side, you have the Azurai, and on the west, the red, you have the Valandians. In the middle here, you have the dark blue, which is the Southern Empire, the dark purple, which is the Western Empire, and the light purple, which is the Northern Empire. To start, I'm going to be, and this is just the vanilla game plus the War Sales DLC. There's no added mods. So, I'm going to be staying as a mercenary for now. definitely. Because I want to... I haven't made up my mind if I want to join a existing clan or try to take over a town and make my own. We'll see how the map is looking when I decide to do those. But first off, we have to get our renown up. So we're going to run around here, look for any small group of looters we can get, or make it to the tournament. Alright, looks like the tournament is still going on. Good, good. Now, I will say this. I save a lot. My computer sometimes has trouble with this game, so I want to be able to save when I get to the tournament, because if I crash while I'm in the tournament, then I can just pick up right before the tournament. So, it's happened before, and it is very discouraging, but I make do. So, we have the Judgment. I believe that is a sword, correct? Like a mace, one-handed mace. Okay. Yeah, I usually don't do them. The range on them, or the weapon length, is very, very small. So I usually just sell them. So, oh, I forgot to put a wager on myself. Oh well, that's money lost. Ooh. Come on. I hate shields. That's why I like fighting with an axe. A two-handed axe. You can crush shields very well. Alright, this is free-for-all with 4 of us. Not a big pole arm guy either. Ooh, hey, that was good. Ooh, that was a double whammy. Alright, solo one-on-one. Shouldn't be... Oh. Mounted. That's rather annoying. Ooh, that was a good hit to the head. Nice, very nice, very nice. And of course, you hit him enough times, that shield will break. And then you can just finish him off that way. Oops, that was way too soon. Ah, I got him. He lowered his shield right at the last second, tried to get a shot on me, but I got him first. Fighting. Tormund. And it's another mounted. Yay. Oop, I missed. There we go, there's a hit. Yeah, it almost becomes like a jousting tournament at this point. But normally they don't block. One more hit should be enough. Oh. And got him. Alright. See, that gave me 3 renown. I get the weapon and some money from betting. And then I go in here. And I trade that thing away for 669 gold. So, now we go back into the arena. And we're gonna... Usually there's 2 tournaments going on at once. See, now this place and Revolt has one. They're both really close. So, That is good. I can hit up both of them. Now I know the one. That's Scotland. Okay, we're going in here. Oh, and I did not show you. This is the. Since I used the two-handed axe, I chose this as my banner with the white background and the red axe. And my family name is PAYNE. Love Game of Thrones. One of my favorite characters is Podrick Payne. So, Zabeel Payne, the House of Payne. So, we're going to head over here. Keeping an eye out for any looters, deserters. There's the Sea Raiders that are all bandit types that can come after you. So you got to really keep an eye out when you're moving around. Thankfully, I did level. Thankfully, when you're low level and it's only you, and if you have a horse, you're pretty quick on the map. So it's really hard for them to catch you. But your sight range as you're going around the map isn't that high, so you might turn a corner and run into one. So you got to be careful sometimes. So here we can either combat movement speed or hit points. I found in previous playthroughs that even though I'm wearing like some pretty heavy armor, I'm still pretty fast. And since I'm going to be using a two-handed weapon and no shield, I want those hit points. For the mount, I usually do. I don't have a pole arm, so when I'm horseback, I either am swinging with my two-handed weapon or shooting with my bow. So I'm going to go maneuvering for this. And for the pole arm, this is just for basically when I am in tournaments, two-handed damage, or plus 2% damage with pole arms while mounted. Just like the tournament we just did, that'll help with that. This focus point here, I am... I'm going to put it in here in two-handed. Have that ready to go when I get a two-handed weapon. Now, like I said, I got to save. And then we'll jump in here. It'll be an upgrade on the sword I currently have. This one's actually not too bad. So we're going to bet we have a 4-person free-for-all. It looks like they're all just normal soldiers. There we go. And I leveled up. Very nice. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Gonna get you. Yeah. Wow, how am I doing so much damage? Those are just normal swings. Okay, mounted combat. He's not dropping his shield at all. Oh, there we go. All right, got that guy down. Next, it's a 2-on-2. Yeah, it just looks like normal soldiers. So this shouldn't be too tough. Named people are going to be harder. They're going to have more hit points, more focus points in their abilities, be able to do more damage quicker, and all that kind of stuff. A normal soldier isn't going to have that unless they are the top tier of their soldier group. So you could still run into some really strong soldiers. Man, they just turtle like this. You just got to swing, swing, swing till you catch them off guard or you break the shield. There we go. Or you kick them. You can do that too. So got another 3 renown, got the sword. Let's see here. I could use this, but that's also 1,000 gold. No, I'm going to sell that. Because even if I do get into a fight with some bandits or some looters, I prefer looters because the Sea Raiders have javelins, and the deserters and forest bandits have bows and arrows. The looters have rocks and slings, so you can take them out at range, whereas the others have more powerful ranged weapons, and as you're trying to pick them off, they're doing a good job of that at you as well. So now we're going to take this one and put it into scouting. This is all set up. I'll probably put one in tactics here soon. Trade I'm not going to worry about. Roguery I'm not going to worry about. Smithing, that'll probably be one I get at some point, because here, once we get to this point, +1 to vigor or +1 to control, that'll be huge. And these other attack ones, if you want to be a really good captain of a squad as you're fighting, you want a mix of everything, but you also want one you're really good at. So we're going to start with this. As I get higher level, I'm going to put stuff here. I'm kind of going for the all-around because I'm putting stuff down here, focus points in these. I could get people like somebody high that has a high steward, put them in my group. Somebody with high medicine, so I won't have to have these. But then you have to worry about your person dying, and then you have nobody to replace them, and stuff like that. I prefer to have a little bit in each, because there are some personal ones that I want to get up here in these higher levels. So I still want to level them up. But first off, we're going to go with that. So now I know the other one said it was at Revolt, and Revolt is north of here. Yeah, it's a little ways away, but not too bad. See, there's a Sea Raiders. See, group of 9 looters I could probably take out by myself. He's going to attack them. Okay, there's a group of 8. Let's go take them out. Now, the key to this is to, of course, keep your distance. You want to be able to have a nice, clear, open shooting lanes towards them. And you can see how bad the bow is. Once you get to bow level 30, you can upgrade the bow you're using. Right now you can't. The game won't let you use it because your skill is too low. I mean, I'm aiming at this group over here, and the shot just went way left. I mean, when your skill is bad, and it is partially your skill and the bow too. The bow accuracy is terrible on the beginning bow. And I'm sure, because the aim is so bad, that I'm going to run out of arrows. And I'll show you what I do when that happens. Tried to get a long shot and just went straight down. And then that one goes way overhead. Awesome. There we go. There's a nice hit. And you have to be careful. You have no armor. So if you start taking, see the slings and the stones that they have aren't going to do much damage, 1 to 2 damage per hit, but it can add up over time. Oh, there's a good, it got one down finally. And you have to be careful not to get hit by these guys' normal weapons. It might just be like hose and sticks, but getting hit a couple times, taking 6 damage or 10 damage each time, it can add up. Oh, there's the boundary of the battlefield. So I'm just continually going around. Ah, come on. So you don't want to give them a chance to get too close. And they can also swing and hit your horse, which will make your horse slower if it gets lame. So you got to be careful about that. That can be bad in the fight as well. They need to stay grouped up. So I only have 3 arrows left. Ah. Ooh, that was close. I could have taken a hit there. Alright, I got 1 arrow left. Gonna fire this off, and I'll show you what I do. So, you get far enough away, you hit your tab button, you go down here to retreat. You say, okay. Then it comes back here. They still have 5 men. You are by yourself. You just go, okay, I'll attack them. And you now have a full complement of arrows again. Plus you have distance between you and them. So, it's just a way to be able to get more arrows, and then you can finish up the fights and then move on. I don't have any mods, but I will use a little thing like this if it's available to me. And it's just plinking and running, hit and run game tactic. Ooh, nice. Good, good. Alright, I got 3 left, finally. Okay. And this is just 8. But once I'm able to get a better bow, I will, of course, be doing more damage, hitting more often, and it won't take this long. Plus, once I have some money to buy stuff like that, I will be buying I'll be removing the shield that I have because I won't be using it, and replace the shield with a stack of arrows. Okay. Got him down and gained a level at the last second. Nice. Alright, and plus we get all their stuff. So, let's see. That is not better than what I have on. Give me a helmet and armor. So, hey, I got a full armor gear here. So, well-made hedges. 35. No, we'll keep that one. Okay. So now we're continuing on to Revolt to do that tournament. And I love the graphics on this game. They're very, very nice. The details. I've enjoyed playing this game quite a bit. when I was younger, there was a game, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and not the new one, not the Dynasty Warriors or anything like that. The old school Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and this reminds me of it so much. Okay, it's nighttime, so that is closed. And these are companions that you can get. We're not going to get anybody right now because then we'd have to pay them, and we'd have to feed them, and then I might as well just have an army. So, okay, good. We got our bow skill above 30. I do the headshots, get quite a bit of headshots. I'm usually not moving a whole lot when I'm attacking. The damage with bows by troops in your formation is nice, but I like to do more damage myself. So we're going to go that one. This one, they don't die or become lame very often, so let's just give them more hit points. Now, I'm going to raise cunning up to 3. Everything's 3 or above, which is what we want. That's, to me, that's average is 3. With this skill point, I'm not going to put it on tactics just yet. I think I will put it on athletics. And, yeah, the learning rate 7, I will get more points doing the tournaments. So yeah, companions, we can have 3. We're not going to have one for a while. I want to get up to about clan tier 2 before I start thinking about doing anything. Maybe halfway through 1, almost to 2, I will get an army together and then become a mercenary. I'm still undecided. Right now, all I'm doing is just going to run around and fight in tournaments and the occasional looter bandits. So I might have to change my settings a little bit. Looks like that's getting... Might have to change that. Okay, a ridged helm, huh? Alright. I do need an upgrade on for a good helm, so that's good. Alright, we got 4 on 4 here. We do have several named people in this so far. Okay. Well, it looks like we took the other 3 out. Now it's just down to that one rider. That was easy. Oh, hey, wow. Alright, now we have 4 groups of 2. I have a named person with me, Peric. So let's see if we can take out this blue group first. That'll take out 2A, and we're fighting the blue group right here. So that's 2 named people, and if I don't have to face a named person in the finals, that would be awesome. Ooh, good shot. Ooh, block. Yeah. And we got nothing. Ooh. Bye-bye. Alright. Blue group. That was a good shot right to the face. Oh, wow. Both of them went down really quickly. All right, let's get the sword out. You know what? No. My one-handed combat isn't that great. So we're going to... See, he doesn't want to give me any kind of space. There we go. That'll give us some space. Now we can do some jousting with him. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I gotta break your shield. And this can take a second. They really defend really well. Ooh. Yeah, nice try, buddy. You ain't got nothing. Come on. Your shield's gonna break soon. Or should I just go after the horse? Ooh, got him. All right. So these are one-on-ones. I shouldn't have a problem. It's not mounted, which is good. Oh, miss with the boot. If you can time it right, you can give him the boot and then get him in a swing. But sometimes it doesn't work out. Ah, come on. There we go. All right. Final round. Here we go. Fight. There we go. All right. Very nice. Very nice. So let's go here. I want this helm. 46 armor. Beautiful. Oops. Nope. Leave that there. So we go in here to trade. Gonna get rid of all of that. And I'm gonna sell the cheese. Keep fish on me just in case. Don't want to go over. Oh, do we have? No, they don't have a pack horse here. You can have one other horse other than your own when it's just you, or you're going to get a herding speed penalty for your party, and you're going to be moved slower, and then the bandits hunt you down and kill you and take all your stuff. For the one-handed, I don't really do shield bashes or anything like that when I'm in the tournaments. So let's do just the plus 20% handling of one-handed weapons. And with this, using a two-handed weapon, the handling is really low because it's a two-handed weapon and you're using a lot of strength and to swing them around. So handling them is quite low. So I want to boost that up. Armor weight, like I said, can be a little troublesome, but I usually am pretty quick, even though I'm fully armored. So we're gonna go for the handling, and we're gonna do that. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can fix this glaring white. It just seems too bright to me. So I will be right back. Okay, and I am back. It was a little high, so I had to drop it down a little bit. So we're going to come back here into the arena and again see what tournaments are going on. Provend and Sycon. All right. Well, I know Provend is close because that's in the Valandia area. So let's head on over there. It should be, yeah, right there. Not too far, just got to worry about bandits. I know there's a lot of seafaring bandits around in this area. There's forest bandits. We don't want to deal with them. They have bows and arrows. Mountain bandits have the javelins. And they hurt. They can do quite a bit of damage. Alright. So, again, gonna save. Just in case I crash. Join tournament. Blackheart. Okay, we have a Blackheart here. A Blackheart is a two-handed axe. It's the only one you can get in tournaments. I think it's the only two-handed weapon you can get. It's the swing speed is really slow, but it gives you a two-handed weapon. So this is great. Hopefully we can jump in here and win this. All right. Yeah, see, swing speed 75. Does have really good reach. The handling 69. I'll show you compared to that little axe that I have here in a second. So, all right, yeah, see how everything's quite a bit darker, which is good. And getting a flashbang there with as bright as that was. There we go. All right, 4 groups of 2. Got him. Ooh. Alright, he's over here. Let's finish this up. Haha. Alright, 2 groups of 2. What do we got here? Same thing. Crossbows and pole arms. Ouch. Ooh, got you twice. What do you do? Hit you in the head? Oh, right over his head. I like it when they don't do anything and you're just sitting there swinging at them. Alright. Last guy. Let's get this axe. All right, we got the axe. Very nice. Renowned, 1785 in gold. Very, very nice. Now, as you see here, the handling on that thing is 69. For this one, 92. I'm swinging, the weapon reach is 65 on this one. I'm swinging a short axe compared to, it's almost double the weapon reach. But the damage 123 potential per swing. This one's 63. So it's worth it. So we're gonna move some stuff around here because I want, when I first come into combat, I want to be using my bow. So we're gonna put the bow up first. Can I balanced recurve bow? Okay, see, that is a huge upgrade that I could use for a while. It's not that expensive, so we're going to get rid of that bow. Now, are there any decent arrows? Pierce damage 2. How many we got? 27 or 25 and 20. Pierce damage 1, pierce damage 1. You know what? I'm going to take both of these. Get rid of that one. And go just like that. See, now we have 45 arrows with pierce damage of 2 compared to pierce damage of 1. Yes, I had 27, but pierce damage, we're doubling that. Plus, damage and accuracy on this bow is going to be a lot better than the mountain bow. Its accuracy was 82. This one is 94. Damage 52. This one was 41. So, much better. Much better. And I still have 4,500 in gold. Now, we also did level up thanks to that. Level up quick. We're already 5th level. And I think I'm going to put another point in bow. I'm going to start doing a lot more looters now that I have a better bow. And my bow skill will skyrocket. With that being said, that should be it for the first episode. We got a good track going on. We won a couple of tournaments. We got some money. We got a really good two-handed axe in the Blackheart axe. We have upgraded our bow, which I will be able to start fighting looters more. Hopefully get our renowned up to clan tier 1. We're clan tier 0 right now. And then we can start becoming a mercenary. Please leave comments or questions in the comments section below if you like what you see, and we'll see you next time. Peace.